Hello and good evening. You are back live with the crew. I just missed sunset. You can probably tell. It's a little chilly. It's probably, I don't know, 65 out here or something. Tonight, this evening, we are going to go over a couple of things because I'm getting a lot of panic messages about, Alan, please help us. What's going on in the world? What's happening? I'm reading on Twitter, I'm reading on X, and I'm reading all over the internet, and people are telling me this, and there's all these pundits telling me the sky's falling. And please bring some light to the situation. I'm going to go over this in a macro sense, so maybe this will make sense to you. Some of you it will, many of you it won't. What this man says is not financial advice. However, what I am saying is, gee, I don't know, I've seen probably downturns of 30, 35, 40, 45% in crypto and stocks and, I don't know, many markets for, I don't know, some 40 years I've been involved. This is a downturn. This is not a bear market. This is a downturn. So let's clarify what that means. So when, I don't know, Bitcoin's 125 or XRP's at $3.50, and they're all at the top of their game, is it more likely to go up or down? Sentiment, public, everybody in X are all going, it's all going up and it's going to go up from 125 and we all know it. And everybody get on the wagon and lace up your boots. We're all going in. And when you realize that you're at the top of a market, you're saying to yourself, well, it's getting frothy up here. It's getting like, we're all kind of at the top of this mountain, but everybody has to go to the top of the mountain, and everybody that's at the bottom of the mountain, they're losing. We're all going to win, and we're going to keep winning because the market's always going to go straight up. No, that never happens. So when you're down 35, 40% off of your all-time highs, and you're down, does that mean it's going to keep going down? X, everybody on X, everybody in XRP community, everybody in Bitcoin community are all telling each other, well, the 4-year trend is back, and then we're going to go into a year-long bear market. This bull market has exhausted itself, and it's going to keep going down. So when you're down 40%, is it more likely to keep going another 20% down? I'm asking you. Another 20% down or 20% back up to where it was? It's a big question you have to find out. That's a personal one. But I can tell you what the public sentiment is. That's pretty easy, really, isn't it? Everybody's in panic mode, fear mode. The charts are unbelievable. They broke the needle on the gauge. Why? Because everybody frosts everybody up and everybody gets wound up about fear and loathing and crying and blood in the streets. You're doing yourself no favors. You're only helping JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all the above, the BlackRocks of the world and all the rest. Do you think they're selling? I know they sold some MicroStrategy, and I know this, and they're trying to manipulate some markets here. And that's the game you're in. You now are swimming with the big fish. The big fish will get on the media and get on the sites, and I'm not trying to spread anything you haven't already figured out. How many of these sites have bots on the site? How many of them are constantly pounding the narrative of what the current trend is? What is the current trend? Down. Are they promoting up? No, they're promoting down. Why? Because they don't have everybody down that they want everybody down yet. When it's frothy at the top at 125, they're pounding everybody, you got to get in. Everybody's got to get in. Everybody knows it's a bull market. Everybody knows you're going to make money. Even if you buy it at 125, you're going to make money because we know it's going to double from here. That's the ping pong ball existence in which you're living if you're listening to that whole narrative. So what I'm trying to explain to you is they live off volatility. The more volatile, the further the market goes down and then goes back up again to all-time highs, the stronger market we have. I'm going to repeat that in a different way, and I want you to really pay attention to what I'm trying to say is, stock market's gotten boring. 401k, yeah, stocks, they just kind of float up. You know, they just sort of climb up. Fun, pretty fun. It's good, long term, it's really a good thing. Doesn't make Wall Street a lot of money with trading now, does it? It doesn't make JP Morgan any money with trading now, does it? No, they need volatility. They need that velocity. They want it to go from 125 down to 80, and then back to 125 and then down to 80. And you're the victim of this. You, because, I don't know, you've been in crypto maybe a year, maybe 3 years even. 2-3 years under your belt, you're still pretty new to this kind of volatility. I had a man on my boat today who told me, oh yeah, I heard about that Bitcoin crashed. It's over with, huh? Yeah. What do you say to something like that? Do you explain the nuance of the market in which you and I are involved in? No, I can't even explain that to people that have been in crypto for 2 and 3 years. I can't explain the nuance of what you're living through. Is their narrative? Is it controversially corrupted? Of course. Is it a market that is being sold off for their benefit? Of course, to some degree, of course. Do they all want to buy in at a cheaper price? Yes. Yes, they are. It's not what they desire the most. I know that's what you think. You think they want to steal all your coins at the lowest price possible. It's really not what they want. You're looking at it in a hodler's mentality. That's not what they want, believe it or not. I know that's what all the YouTube channels and all the UX is telling you. What I'm trying to tell you is, what they really want is they want to see it shoot down to 50 and then go back to 125 and then go back down to 70 and then go up to 125. Because that right there is a 70-point swing. They don't want to hold it at 50 and it go to 125 and then 200. That's a long-term investor's strategy. The more volatility, the more times it bounces in that range, the more they earn. The more volatile, the more money they make. That's the market they're in. That's why they love our market. That's why I just told you a couple of minutes ago, this is the most perfect market in the world, because it's giving them the volatility in which they need. Housing doesn't have volatility. Banking doesn't have volatility. Stocks have a lot less volatility. Municipals, bonds have less volatility. They need a moving market because their automated trading systems are all trading this at massive returns. Massive returns. Why? Because they all hedge. Hedging, taking both sides of a trade, is called hedging. Doesn't matter if it goes up or down, they make money either direction. It just depends on when they cash it out. Oh, let's take the short trade off now. So all that stuff, the 136,000 Bitcoin that the US, of course, that triggered it. There was a lot of things that can trigger these things. But when they jump on that velocity wagon, they see the velocity happen, and they're like, it's going in a direction. They don't care what the direction is. What they care is it's moving at velocity, volatility. It's a volatile market, but it's directionally volatile. It's headed south, gentlemen. Everybody get on. And the media and everybody's all over it. The whole thing's crashing. Of course it's crashing. There's blood in the streets. You've got to get in. You've got to get out of your crypto. You've got to get out of your stock. Get out now while you can. Do you understand the game? You're their profit liquidity. You're the profit to them on the downside trade. You're allowing them to profit on the downside of that trade by you selling your coins, by getting the public to believe it's time to get out because it's, I don't know, XRP is $2, $2.10, whatever it is today. It's going to go to $1. So get out now at $2 because everybody in media is telling you it's crashed, get out, blood in the streets, it's going to go down to $1, and then you can get right back in at $1. What happens? It sits around at $2. I don't know. It could be wrong about this. It could go there, bounce around for, I don't know, $1.80 to $2.20 for a month or two, a couple of weeks, and then it starts going back up and you never see the dollar and you never get back in. And then you're standing there going, wow, is 280 a buy? Should I buy it at 3? Now your entry number is 3. Now you're at the top of that market again where it's like, now they're pushing everybody, oh, you should have got in and you should have been in early. Well, nobody got in when everybody was in the streets crying, except for the savvy crypto people of this channel. The people that have been buying this thing every time it goes below $2 understand the game. You're getting better at this. That's why those of you who don't know what a Go Baby Trader is, look it up. It's in the show links down below. Everybody who owns one in a downturn market, if you're just a hodler and you don't have an automated trading system like a Go Baby Trader, you haven't made money. You've lost equity. You haven't lost money. You've lost equity, unless you're the exit velocity that I was talking about. But if you have a Go Baby Trader, you're making not a bundle in a falling knife market, but you're making an income, and it's a beautiful thing. Look it up. You should check it out. If you don't know anything about it, links down below. I think you'll like it. I think you'll appreciate the nuance of being in a market, especially if you're just a hodler and you only make money when number go up, but you never sell it. It's going to do it for you in little pieces of your account. And it's going to give you liquidity. I shouldn't say that. It's not going to give you that. It's going to give you income off your asset allocations. And that's a beautiful thing because everybody's got a light bill to pay. Everybody wants to eat and everybody has a mortgage. Hope that all makes sense. I hope you enjoyed the evening here with me. I know I should have got the sunset and the whole thing, but it's beautiful being here on the boat. Again, those of you who don't know, I have a show coming up. It's going to be 500 of my favorite, best people in all of crypto. That's you. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 29, 30, 31. There's going to be many other YouTube channels that are going to be there as presenters and people and just mingling. Some great companies, Caleb and Brown. I'm going to have some advantages for you in a financial network. I'm going to have some massive secret cloak and dagger type angle of investment opportunities that you could make that are going to bring returns that aren't typical. Secret stuff that only can be shared in person. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to help you out with your taxes. If you're concerned about crypto taxation, you need to be at my show because I'm going to fix all of that for you. And it's easier than you think. So come check out my show, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 29, 30, 31 of January next year. Beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Please meet me there. I know you're going to enjoy the time because you're going to be with friends and family, and what's better than that in the beautiful sun and it's probably snowing where you're at right now. So why wouldn't you do that? Oh, by the way, if I don't see you, please have a happy Thanksgiving. Be very thankful for what we all have. Try to see that this is possibly a buying opportunity for you. It could go down further. This crazy guy on YouTube, but maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about. However, be thankful what you have, your health, happiness, friends, and family, and loved ones. And what I'm telling you is, if you come to my show, you're going to meet 500 people that are the family that you don't know you have. I do, because I'm bettable. And I can vouch for all of them. You're going to love them. They're incredible people because they remind me a lot of like you. Hey, love you all. I am out. Yeah, nothing like being out here in the dark. Yeah, I'll just shoot a video in the dark, Al. Fantastic. Yeah, well, come to think of it, when you get to be my age, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I should maybe be shooting these in the closet. Yeah, that might like take 20 years off the old viewing. Huh? I think I'm onto something here. Oh, yeah, about that crash thing? Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's not what I'm saying. Nope. I'm seeing prosperity with you folks. Love it. I love when we win. Winning is what I'm going to share with you in Fort Lauderdale. I have a couple of things for you. Well, if you don't go, that's fine. But you'll hear about them afterwards. The entire XRP Bitcoin community will hear about what I'm bringing to you. It's going to be fun. Can't wait to see you all there. I'm out. Love you.